So here we are. Here's the start point today. How many have we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 I think. 3 carloads. We're on the main 685 at Greyrigg, which is the Kendal to Brough Road. Starting here at the Greyrigg school, and Bernard will tell us where we're going. So I've done a bit and told you that everybody knows that we're starting at Greyrigg, Bernard, so good morning.
Good morning to you. And as you can see, there's an element of precipitation on my map today, because the cloud is very low, and we're here and we're going to be walking in a clockwise direction around here over the main line, and then we take this track here back across the road where we've just come, and over here, and then due east back to there. Okay, it's about 6 miles today.
Much ascent and descent.
Interestingly, here it says footbridge closed at A because it got washed away in Storm Desmond. This is 2016, so it's quite a long time since. So we had to just walk across there. But it should be open by now.
We hope.
We hope. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see later.
Yeah.
So we're in St John the Evangelist here at Greyrigg, and this is the war memorial to those from the parish who went to the First World War. And interestingly, it has those who were killed, those who were wounded, but also those who returned, which is not usual. It's just a commemorative plaque, obviously, for those that did their bit in the 1418 war. Well, as you can see, it's a grey day, mist on the fells.
Yeah, well, we are at Greyrigg.
Oh, we are at Greyrigg, as Eddie just said there, yeah. Looking across to the lakes, not a lot you can see over there, which is always a shame from this sort of angle where we are. But, yeah, as Peter said, some nice views here on a nice day, but it's not a nice day. However, the forecast is promising, and it could be brightening up. Moving along now on the clockwise route. Beautiful house here, lovely, right in the middle of nowhere. Just trying to work out what these are in front. The sweeps running at either solar panels, reflectors, or cloches. Hopefully we'll see in a bit. So here's the first, no doubt of many. We had to come over a water jump to get to it. Jeff's easily negotiated it, and so's and Johnny just comes over like a little grasshopper. Beep beep. And so after much map searching, we've now finally got to 11s. Oh, and the bits in front of the house were solar panels, we think. And then there's a little coffee shop here as well.
All right.
Well, if you want a little coffee, there you go. Help yourself. Well, I don't know whether it's help yourself as such as. What's this? Oh. No sign on it. This is a. I know farms are normally disorderly, but blimey. There is that. So at last, a river with some water and a bit of a waterfall, a lovely couple of chairs there. Lovely. It's nice. What's going the other way, but it's downstream going that way. A few lovely little lilies there. I don't know. But actually, you can see now the amount of water that's come down recently because it hasn't been as, the streams haven't been as full as this for a long time, which you'll have seen if you've been following us. I met up with this guy, and this is his cottage. Lovely cottage, beautiful garden here. Very orderly, lovely place. But this is quite an amusing little one. I think they think that the birds can read here. It's obviously for them to warn them that there is a cat here. So I'll just go up a slight incline away from that lovely garden. And now we're coming up to what's obviously a railway bridge.
Well, the path actually goes on the right hand side. It's here.
A green signal. And
Are we supposed to be going on there?
there should be something coming. We'll see. Well, I just had lunch and there's a little bit of brightness in the sky, although it's still grey over there behind me. Behind the way we've come from. But going this way, there's some blue and the wind's blowing towards me now. And I think we might just be in for a bit more pleasant weather. We've come along this track here alongside on this footpath. Those of you that follow us will remember that we did a walk a few weeks ago from the quarries, the other side of the motorway, and we looked across to a splendid mansion, white mansion. And now here we are this week, virtually going to walk past it, I think. So where we were before, I'm guessing will be somewhere over there, probably on those twin peaks there. But without a larger scale map, I don't know. But we're moving on. This is the part of the walk that Bernard referred to when he did the map, where the bridge was knocked out last time we did the walk, or the group did the walk, because of Storm Desmond, and we had to divert back. So we'll just see what there is here today, and hopefully we'll get across here and then continue, as opposed to having to turn back and shorten it. So here we are, and Storm Desmond apart, here's our new bridge. We're all going across now, and the beauty it is as well. Yeah. All washed away previously, and now it's back as a brand new structure, and a lovely bit of river going down that way as well. No. Just trying to get all the people coming in, and I'm going to get this the rookery up the top there. It's either a bell tower or a, I don't know what it is, but there's a bird in it. Oh, there's a bird's nest in there anyway. Thank you. Remember we talked about this house, the white house that we saw, and here's the front of it now. I'm not going to go too close. But this is beautiful, right the way across there. I mean, obviously I'm looking through the trees, and we're heading off in the opposite direction to continue our walk in pleasanter weather. It's cooler, it's cool today, not as hot, but there's clouds are lifting and there's not a lot of rain about. We're skirted down the back of the hall, which is somewhere over the back of those farm buildings there, and it's coming up to 2 o'clock. So we found a little resting place for our teas and coffees, 2 o'clock teas, which is very nice. I think the task will be at the end, somebody to get at the front and pull it with everybody sat on it. Just come down through the farm, through the farmyard, We've just been told by the farmer who let us through very kindly, he's got 600 lambs to go to market next week, which will be interesting because if he hadn't have been there and we'd have come through on our own, I think he'd have had about 500 left. They're a little frolicky. We're moving on now back towards Greyrigg, probably a couple of miles away. Yep, we're making our way back there slowly.
Off the roof.
She thought she was upright.
Yeah, nearly. Look at that roof.
Bit of damage here.
Yeah, and it's good. Probably the roof's worth more than the building. What building? Lose the strength, don't do it, roof goes. That's just the wood stop rotting, isn't it? Really, I suspect.
A lot of debris down there, and then all the stones, all the slates. We're on dilemma now, because down there is a little bridge across the river, and there is a finger pole, well, a way marker here. But the way marker
That's the correct answer from Bernard. Yeah.
always almost goes, we can go that way as well.
Right.
So we've got a choice and we think we're taking the shorter route. So that was Blackett Bottom Farm.
1659.
Now 1659, is that the time? And it's now called Sunny Hollow Farm. But and just as ordered,
There's a sign on this one as well.
the sun's coming out.
Okay.
Now just over Graham's shoulder there is the church at Greyrigg. There's the village. And this is what we've been missing
The right church.
all day. All these views. But still nearly back home now. Nearly back at Greyrigg. Beautiful now. Across towards Coniston, I'm guessing. Over there. Really has to be. Making our way just back up this little metal road onto the main road, and then we're back at the cars, I think. So here we are. Back at St John the Evangelist, Greyrigg, where we started off this morning. Vast majorities are back here already. One or two weary wanderers making their way across the road there, back to the cars, which are back round here, and that's the end of another walk. Good walk, very up and down, but nothing too strenuous. Could have done with the cloud a bit higher. Some fabulous views this afternoon when we're just about half a mile away from finishing. So let's see what next week brings when we're hoping to go to Hurst Green and Stonehurst College. See you then.